Hello again everybody, my name's SerenitySoloGamer and here we are in another Final Fantasy video. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back, and if you're a new viewer, thank you very much for trying me out. I try my best, but I'm a very bad voice actor, which you'll soon find out. So, we're going to start off exactly where we left off the last time, and let's get straight into it. Bad voice acting starting straight away. I am Forcia Kailia of Melvan's Gate. You are to seize all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Nasty sneaky peekers. Gobby spit up London nosy eyes on stabby iron. A predictably aggressive response. Very well, Serenity. Remember what we discussed? Action Plan 1, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, I am using my carbuncle now, first time, because this one just throws in far too many enemies. Yeah, she gets a good one, she gets a tank one. The Topaz Carbuncle actually used to tank for you, used to take all the enmity from the enemies, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way now. Made them all the same. Keep going. Thank you. Whoop, 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 no. Let me do a nice big one. No. Now hit the right one, you fool. No. Neck. Yeah, she starts the fight and then she piddles off. You knock it off. I've actually got my timer set up in this video, so I don't need to keep watching my recording time, see how far I've gone. Unlike the last video. We might have had time to do that in the last video. Yeah, we would have done. Sorry about that. Nicely done. Adaptation, improvisation. I might have been observing our beloved guildmaster himself in action. This was the perfect example of how the strategy for a given task should be tailored to the abilities of the assessor. In other words, before you begin formulating your tactics, it is necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there is another question I would ask you. When it comes to improving the probable success of a strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing to your strengths or shoring up your weaknesses? Covering my weaknesses. Oh, again you responded as the guildmaster once did. I must revise the probability of your potential to attain greatness to 97%. You are one to keep an eye on, that much is certain. But to return to the subject of battle plans, your calculations must include an accurate assessment of your available techniques and their relative effectiveness. This requires you to be critically aware of your own limits, the limits of your allies, and the characteristics of your enemies. I believe that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and make your report to Mistress Thubergeim until we meet again. I shall abide here until the Yellow Jackets arrive to take the peddlers into custody. My strategies will keep me company. Well, enjoy time with these strategies. Nope, there we are. Oh, nope, 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 nope. There. And then we may go mop up some side quests. Ethernet, Arcanist Guild. And here's Thubergeim. Back from the field, Serenity. Kylia contacted me with a summary of events. It seems you attested to a lecture on knowing thyself. In that particular lesson is ordinarily taught only to intermediate practitioners. Without a sufficient store of combat experience from which to draw, it is difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such a seemingly simple truth. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for a more ambitious assignment. Keep to your studies and maintain the razor edge of your mind. So, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I'll take the bronze piece, please. Right, so... Oh. Marauder, Rogue, Arcanist. Get Rogue and Marauder up. Yes, bye, Carbuncle. It was nice knowing you. Even though I only used him once. You're the one that made the list for Swazblade. Let's have it then. Nothing wrong with the market as far as I can tell. You oft-times get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives the numbers down right across Orca's Alley. Thanks to these reports, though, we can tell at a glance when shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lad. And it was completely my pleasure, kind sir. Oh, we are. No, durability is still fine. So I am interested to know how you'd like the videos to look. Full grinding, partial grinding, no grinding, or lesser grinding. I mean, you're still going to have to see some grinding. Uplander delivered letter to Gate of Melvan. Uplander's wide heart and swift legs. Tax Lady Tarja has kind backwards for Sweetnix. Sweetnix's outflow of joy for Tax Lady Taljar. Sweetnix's happy gobby gives Uplander Jingly Shine. I'll take Jingly Shine. I'm quite happy with Jingly Shine. You've delivered the package as I requested. Very good. I shall pass on the sisters' sentiments to my superiors. What manner of services do the dutiful sisters provide? Well, I already know. I'm quite sure an adventurer of your stature has already glimpsed the truth behind the facade. For a business such as ours, their presence in the city is incredibly reassuring. And it's incredibly reassuring that I already know what they do, because I'm already part of their job system. Welcome to Limsa Lamenta. If there's aught you want to know, feel free to... You got something for me, you say? A missing persons list? I'm not sure I follow. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll make sure to memorise these names. If any of the missing persons reappear, you can count on me to spot them. Most folk enter the city via the Zephyr Drift, which means they must pass through Bulwark Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here and undercover, so as to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for so long, I've become pretty good judge of character. If there's shady characters skulking about, you can rest assured I pick them out. Sounds like you've been in... Sounds like you're in the Yellow Jacket's cooked vases. You truly are a model adventurer, a paragon among your fellows. Hmm? Do you think you could do me a favour? You see, I'm supposed to go and fill up the street lamps with oil, so that they'll stay lit throughout the night, but thanks to this business of my missing people, I can't simply up and leave my post. If you could tend to the street lamps in my stead, I'd be eternally grateful. Oh, and when you finish, please fetch more oil from Sissy Poo in the Fisherman's Guild. We're in-law here, and she has care of our stores. Oh, if I must. Oh, night time's coming. Yep, just to let you know, this is filmed on a PS5 in 4K. So, taking advantage of that, I'm uploaded in 4K too. However, if you'd like me to stream, I asked this every video, so the returning viewers will be getting sick of this. If you'd like me to stream it rather than do it like this, I can do that in 1080 with facecam, but it's completely up to you. I can put my facecam in that little gap there between the hotbar and the inventories spaces. But like I say, that's completely up to you if that's what you would like to see me do. Oh, wrong way. I am away visiting family from the 8th of November for a week, so I won't be able to do any uploading then, but after then I can get on to working on it for you. That's what you want. But I honestly don't mind doing it this way too, if that's how you'd like it. Doing 2 videos a day so far. If you'd like to see me put that up to 3, I can easily do that too, if you want me to keep it in this format. So let me know, would you prefer just to keep with the 2 videos or 3? And it's 5 o'clock an OK time. If you're not a subscriber, it's 5 o'clock an OK time for you to be getting these videos, to be notified of them. Because I do ask you to ring the bell, but the notification bell, but you will get my Dead by Daylight videos as well. And if you're not interested in that, then I don't advise you to ring the bell, really. I know I shouldn't be saying that, but that's what I advise. You're doing what? Oh, what am I to do with that girl? She has the nerve to ask me for work, twaddling tripe around her savings, only to foist it on the first adventurer that comes along. Got a cough. Excuse me. Being young and pretty does not give you a license to shirk responsibility. Aye, she'll get a royal all night, and a piece of my mind to boot. I just wanted the rewards. I didn't need the twaddle that comes along with it. So is there any more... Have I got 14? No. So, Marauders Guild. I don't see any up there. Nope. I'm just looking for the side quests to hand them in or pick them up. Anything to do with quests, I won't be cutting out. So like when I say about the grinding, like the kill 10 Fs that I had to do in the previous video. Where are you? A new sample from the 7th Sage? Alright, let's have a whiff of it then. There you are. Ain't smelled nothing like it afore. The note that came with it says it's a root that grows in Orthard. Last I heard, Orthard was under Imperial rule. How in the seven else did Carvelian managed to get hold of this? Anyway, I reckon I can cook up something fresh and new with it. Thanks for your delivery, friend. You must be outside then, so that's okay with me. Tax evaders among our patrons, you say? Goodness me! I dare say this may put may well put an end to their appetite, but this is in the best interests of the city-state. If any of the merchants named in this ledger come to dine with us, I shall see that Mailvan's Gate is notified without delay. Oh. We spare no effort to ensure that all our patrons enjoy the finest foods and hospitality, and so it is doubly hurtful when someone decides to leave without settling the bill. Nearly a bell ago, a first-time patron did just that. Hashmo, how to say that, is the one who lovingly prepared the man's meal. She is quite upset by the whole affair, and has taken it upon herself to draw him an illustration of the offender. Might I trouble you to deliver it to the Yellow Jackets on our behalf? Vushimo should be done adding the finishing touches by now. Asushumo or something. If I get caught on trying to pronounce the words, I'm not going to get videos done. Have you had any luck obtaining the fresh lamb? Please hurry, the guests are arriving any moment. Oh, no there. 4 slices of fresh lamb, and right in the nick of time, thank you ever so much. 'Tis times like this I feel fulfilled in my role. I used to be a chef myself, you see, but my skills weren't quite up to par, so when the Bismarck expanded operations, I asked to be made its provisioner instead. This way I can still be part of the business in spite of my shortcomings. So, 1, yep, I'll just take the bronze piece then, thank you. These are not pushing my level up, are they? Grr, I poured my heart and soul into that grilled dodo. If I ever get my hands on that scoundrel, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Here it is, my rendition of the criminal. Please deliver it to Goldbert at the Coral Tower. He'll know what to do. So, go to the 7th stage. I could have gone the quicker way, but you know, it's me. I never go the quicker way. Welcome back. It would seem both samples were rather well received, and this is in no small part due to our affable courier. 'Tis unfortunate, but notoriety accumulated over the course of years does not fade overnight. There are still many who are hesitant to do business with savage pirates. Yet the old days of piracy have passed, giving way to a new wave of opportunity. My crew and I have decided to embrace this wave. With the Admiral's blessing, we engage in the form of trade with Garlean ships. Everything we do, you may rest assured, is within the law. So, take this up to her. I hope I get out of Limsa so I can do more gameplay for you. As in fighting gameplay. A biker at the Bismarck, and you have an artist a bilker at the Bismarck, a biker, and you have an artist rendition of the man. What in the 7 hells is this supposed to be? It looks more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Look, we would like nothing more than to bring the offender to justice. 'Tis our duty after all. However, we will need a little more to go on than this piece of, art. It would be easiest for all involved if Arshimo were to come here and answer some questions. Please relay to her as much. Right, back to the Culinarians Guild then. Have they got her? Yes, they have. Let's go the nice easy way. Oh, this is the nice easy way. Ah, so you spoke to Goldbert. Within the bell, the Yellow Jackets will have that swindling scoundrel locked in a dungeon cell. Then I shall take my filleting knife and... Huh? Goldbert wants me to go to the Coral Tower for questioning? But what more information does he want that my drawing doesn't provide? Isn't a picture supposed to paint 1,000 words? Just get up there and provide the answers. My job here is done. Goodbye. I can jump too. Whee! Oh! Nearly ran past it. Ah, so you slew a few rats. Good on you, lad. This bloke comes through the other day and plops this huge sack the size of a bleeding goo-boo that's on the counter, saying any man that slays rats can have something from within. When I inquires as to why, all he says is the damn noise they make when scurrying about is driving me insane. You ask me though, he's already a bit touched. Something tells me the poor lad'll never find peace. Everyone just descends into posh, so should I just do posh for everybody? I start out like, not posh, common, and then it goes to posh. Oh, I wouldn't like to be learning all these lines, so I wouldn't. And that took me a year and a half, just to do this Velmy Bone one. I gather your meeting with the couple went well. I could hear her cackling all the way out here. Well, whatever you did, thank you for doing it. Last thing we needed was her going on another rampage, running deck swabs and leaving us with less meat. Tain't easy playing by the Admiral's rules, but if anyone can find a way, Captain Moswan can. Is there any more? No. Okay then. So, what do we need to do now? We'll go out Lower Nicosia. We'll go to Lower Nicosia. Let's got more quests. There it is. I'm blind. Here's 20 new people. If you hear any slight hissing background noise, it's not the sound quality and it's not your TV. I do vape, so I may be vaping at that point. I don't want to quit into the gameplay. I want to try and get the gameplay between 55 minutes to an hour of every episode. 2 episodes a day, so far. So hopefully it doesn't become too off-putting for you. Returning players may know that. That's why I directed that to the new players. I don't say it every video, but I like to say it now and again just so you don't think there's something going wrong with the sound quality or your TV. Look at all the quests here. Now this should level me up quite well. Mind you, might be another side quest episode. Look forward to that. Only one more Cityscapes job quest to do and then the main story shall be moving forward. I just still don't know what to do about dungeons. Please tell me what you'd like me to do about dungeons, like the first time I go through them. Would you like me to make them their own separate video, or try and fit them into one video if possible? If it's not possible, then I'm screwed. Like say I've got 45 minutes and the dungeon pops. Oh, get this, don't need to read this. I'll just be reading the same thing over and over again if I do that. Say dungeon pops and it's 45 minutes in. I'm not going to get a dungeon done in 15 minutes. Man looking into something for me, adventurer. It may be of great interest to you, in fact. I'm told the plots within Miss are to be auctioned off. You, me, hells, even a 12 dams wandering minstrel could purchase their own piece of Lednosha. And upon that plot of land, you'd be free to build a house for you and yours. You can't tell me that the thought isn't at least slightly appealing, can you? 'Tis a bit gone posh again. 'Tis a bit surprising that the thalassocracy had the time and resources to prepare such an area, what with the kobolds and the primals causing all manner of trouble. But who am I to judge the priorities of politicians, much less pirates, eh? Besides, I'd like nothing more than to own my own home. I've yet to verify the truth of the tale just yet, though. If you've got no objections to taking a detour from your adventures, why not head to town through the gate to Mist and see if there's a Maelstrom representative who can confirm or deny these land auctions? I shall do that when I'm going that way, but not yet. It's a lifetime of meticulous research into the advancement of the agricultural arts that has taught me anything. It is the fruits of knowledge that are incapable of preserving themselves. Without an adventurer's brawn to protect them, I fear my work will come to naught. Take, for example, the splendid ogre pumpkin crop I was able to cultivate. Years of hypothesizing and testing, I know that word, at last and made tangible, only to be snatched away by those subterranean saunas, the clever hedge moles. I've already engineered the pumpkins to resist fire, drought, frost, weeds, insects and festive rituals. I just need someone to kill the moles. They call me Stead Shepherd, but all three kinds of livestock. They call me the Stead Shepherd, but all three kinds of livestock we breed here fall under my crook. Nevertheless, sheep remain my first love, my one true passion. No, I'm not even saying a word. No. So you can imagine my dismay when finding my flock in frumpy fleece. I can't very well take worn-out wool to market. A sheep with no shine is good for nothing but mutton. But where's the wool? Well, but where there's wool, there's a way. See what Shartain has to say. But where's the wool? No, it doesn't work like that. Where's Shartain? Down here. Ow! There she is. Hello, Shartain. Mogram had some little lambs whose feet was white as snow, but everywhere the little lambs, lights were sure to go. Little lambs went, lights were sure to go. Now we're stuck with lousy sheep. In the time it takes for me to brush one clean, the lice spread to 2 more. I just can't keep up with them by myself. If you could brush 3 shaggy sheep for me, we might be able to wipe out the infestation altogether. Let Mogram know his sheep are in ship shape once you've finished. Here's shaggy sheep. Let's give you a comb. Now it looks relieved, so that's a very nice thing I've just done. And that one looks relieved. You got lice on you? No. Sorry, love, I think you've got the lice. They haven't got any. Don't go near her. Nobody go near her, she's got lice. You got an net, Mogram? For an adventurer, you certainly know how to wield a lice comb. As I'm sure you've found out, sheep are delicate souls that require delicate care. Truly wonderful wool requires time, love and tenderness. You must caress their coats ever so gently, listen to their soft bleating in your ear, feel the warmth of the breath on your neck. This is getting weird. Do I have to put some kind of warning at the front? They may call it Red Rooster Stead, but make no mistake, dodos are the birds that keep the stead steady. Those sweet and tender eggs, they're succulent meat. So long as you remove a dodo-ling's poison glands, you're in for some scrumptious and healthy poultry. They're so delicious, I have to remind myself some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Or perhaps I don't. Talk to Zypayan, I'm just going to call him Zypayan, and see if we can return those exquisite creatures to their pens. Why can't these people just have proper names? Bert, Fiona. Bert wants you to go speak to him. Am I ever pleased to see you around? I was about to cry foul, but with your help we can round them up. Those dim-witted dodos packed through the fencing and fled the coop. Luckily, they know better than to leave the stead. There are 3 bolting dodos in all. If you spot one, just throw one of these dodo-sized necks over its head. Once you've caught all the birds, would you mind leaving them in Mogram's care? I need to repair the fencing before we can return them to this enclosure, you see. Found one! It's not bolting very far, is it? Just stands there while I've got a sack over its head. Okay, then I'll go to this one first then. No, this one first. See, right here. Where? Oh, it's down here. I'm thinking, where the hell is it? Here's a sack for you, Mr. Dodo. Go to sleep. Shh, quiet now, Dodo. All's fine. They must be heavy. How the hell is little Lalafell carrying all those? As I said in the first episode, I love Lalafells. They're so cute. Some people find them hellish. But no, I think they're so cute. Not in the way that guy finds dodos, sheep cute, though. No, there's something very strange with that guy. I wouldn't like to be one of his herd. Oh, Mr. Sheep, look, Mr. Sheep Liker. I'm here. I heard everything. Hand me the dodos. Oh, my precious darlings, without their poison breath, they're defenseless. Out in the wild, Daddy Dodo gets so worried. Daddy Dodo? And now my dodos have another daddy. No, Dodo don't. They're yours. You'll stay around and look after my babies, won't you? At least until they're ripe for slaughter. No, they are all yours. I want nothing at all to do with them, thank you very much. Not in the way that you do. Whee! Ow! That hurts! What is it? What is it, adventurer? Oh yes, the auctions. By order of the Admiral herself, mist and all plots within are to be sold exclusively to adventurers, so as to encourage their immigration to Limsa. I hope you know, but you got competition with Uldar. Why only adventurers, you ask? Practical necessity, really. Limsa is in dire need of fresh blood. Capable, courageous adventurers who will fight her foes and protect her interests. Those who build a home here will have that much more incentive to aid us. As for what manner of place Mist is, I think it is best you journey there and see for yourself. Please direct any other questions you might have to the recruit station just past the entrance. So now I've got to go through here. I do leave those bottom bits on a little longer just so you can pause it and read them. I don't read tutorials and things like that, I only read out the words. So when I say 1, 2, 3, when a tutorial pops up, that's your time to pause it. Much nicer than Uldar's. At least I don't have to run about going for these Ethernet shards. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Mist. Limsa sent you say? Ah, that's unfortunate. All Limsans are barred from participating in the auctions, you see, on account of the fact they're, well, Limsan, Admiral's decree. If you find the area to your liking, though, please consider speaking with the resident caretaker. She can guide you through the process of purchasing a plot for yourself. Nope, I shall leave now. I've never bought a house before. Do you want me to buy a house in this playthrough? If you would, let me know. Got to make sure I don't get 3 copyright strikes, though. I've already got one video copyrighted due to battle music. I'm trying to dispute it. If that dispute wins, then I shall dispute all those others, because I know there's quite a few of those musics along the game. However, if it doesn't win, I may get a copyright strike, and then these videos may have to pause for a while until I can upload more than 15 minutes again. If that happens, I'll let you know. Hoping it doesn't. Now, with copyrights, I wish they would give you 24 hours to take down or change a video rather than just automatically take it down and give you a strike. They would put it automatically to private. This is what I think they should do. Put it automatically to private. Then, I've lost my train of thought. I've just got a strong feeling of deja vu too. Set it automatically to private. Then, send you an email saying this video must be taken down within 24 hours or changed if it can be changed. Say it's a piece of music. And then you get the option instead of getting a strike. There you are. What news have you brought me? For the purposes of luring adventurers to Limsa, that's unfortunate, but it does explain a great deal. Oh, looks like my dream of owning my own home will have to wait a little longer. But don't you worry about me, my day will come soon enough. Thank you. Not that I'd be using that. If I do buy a place, it'd be one of the expansion areas. Well, that was so easy. Oh, well, that was so easy, it makes me wonder why I spent my entire life formulating complex solutions to problems rather than merely going around and killing things. Nevertheless, I'm afraid it's too late to alter my methods now. I'll continue to focus on the complex solutions and have you stick around to kill things. What hubris! What arrogance to believe that I, one woman alone, could overcome the unfathomably vast and profound mysteries of nature. But with you here, I'm sure we can do it. Care to partake in the inexorable march of science? The concoction I'm currently formulating could change horticulture as we know it. Imagine a fluid one could strew over crops to ward off pests. All I need is some ladybugs and someone to squash them. Ladybugs simply cannot resist aphids. Find some Alphic lavender and dab it with a bit of aphid nectar, and they will come swarming to the slaughter. Well, I shall do that then, shall I? Okay. That was far. Oh, let me over. Thank you. And once again, when I get to the novice trials, won't be for a few videos yet though, I will do them off recording. Or shall I just do one on recording so you know what they're like? Yeah, I'll just do one on recording. I'll do the healer one. So back up we go. Yeah, don't just take a stroll. Why walk after you can run? Well, why walk before you can run? Is the actual saying that we're looking for. Return to me once you've collected 3 vials of ladybug viscera. It's elementary, really. Aphids live in fear of ladybugs, so applying the scent of ladybug blood to our crops is certain to ward off the parasites. We are manipulating the laws of nature. Of course, we could have just let the ladybugs go on defending the crops as always and not squash them for their viscera, but I hardly see the science in that. Yep, take those ones. Thank you. So, yep, that's there. Thank you. Where the hell am I going? Oh yeah, we're that way. We're going the right way. Nobody were there, were they? No. I like to keep the recommendations up all the time. That way it gives me a sense what I have to do. And so I don't miss anything. And are you? There. Do 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 do. Breathtaking, is it not? Proud sails turning, rugged gears churning, the mill never stops, and so neither can the millers assigned to its upkeep. Vigilance is the key, and by addressing tomorrow's issues today, we assure the wheels of prosperity continue to grind. Unfortunately, I've my hands full with the work of the day, and cannot leave my station to tend to inspection. I would entrust this duty to you. Seek out the other 3 millers, heed their concerns, and appraise White Seren of your findings. English. Clive. Tell Clive of your findings. I thought that said Jumanji. Well, you see the mill spinning, do you not? Don't you? Well, what more do you need to know? The only problem I have is you meddling in my chores. Away with you, then! No, away with you, kind sir. Taste me, my lord. Sorry, that is a callback to a very early episode. Eshushu. Eshushu. That's his name, Eshushu. I haven't noticed anything off myself, but let's have a look now, shall we? Look there, the sail's been nicked a bit. Nothing urgent, mind you. The cloth we use is the same they use for sails out in the sea, made to stand up to blustering wind. Okay, this way. I didn't do any first person in the last video, did I? See what I can do about that this video. Pshaw, the meal is fine. We'd be wiser to concern ourselves with the grubby scavengers that rob us of our yield. I say this every video, but I am deeply sorry for my voice acting. I truly am. I hope it's providing some kind of entertainment to you, though. Whether you're laughing with me or at me, as long as you're laughing, that's all that matters. I trust you enjoyed your tour of the mill. You are impressed, yes? The matter of Eshushu's sale is most worrisome indeed. The matter shall be remedied at once. To delay acting until trouble occurs is to ask for trouble. Yeah, it's asked for trouble. The Grey Fleet stops for nothing. Full sail ahead. That one. I think it's Henry Bemol and Keon dead. Oh yeah, they're at the Sutherland. I'm thinking, where the heck are those? I know where they are. You have nae worry about that, son. Or lass. Whatever you are. Excuse me, can I get to these mines a bit quicker, please? I have side quests to do. Can't do accents. I can't do accents at all. So I won't be doing any. Good eye, mate. I won't get none of that. I apologise to any Australians watching. I just butchered your accent. Well, this time we dug ourselves into a hole well and truly. Struck brimstone while shoveling through the mines, and now the rocks are rife with the reek of rotten eggs. The gas grew to be too much to bear. You'll need this clear earth crystal if you're to restore the earth and plug the leak properly. Just mind the sulphid clouds brought on by the brimstone. Oh, get on there, thank you. Pardon me, I do apologise. Oh no, that's fine. None there. Great. Wrong place. No, get past that rock. It's like Dead by Daylight, I run into bloody anything. Give me a wall, I'll run into it. Thank ya. Oh no, there's on 13. You got any? No. So I need to put my Marauder on now. Actually, put Arcanist on. You can get up to 13 through the battle. Excuse me. Thank you. Aiming that above my head. No carbuncle because he'll bring out all the cave bats. Well, he'll bring them to me. Don't want that. Thank you, that's what I wanted. And I want those. Marauder. Time to get him up. Unlucky for some. You got any, no. Now that's a breath of fresh air. For many of the miners, a bit of brimstone is nothing to write home about, but I'm the one who has to write the letters when the gluttons choke to death down there. The price's metals command in the wake of the calamity will make us either rich or dead. None. Yep. So now... what level are these? 12, 13... Yep, that's fine. Or shall I go do those ones first? No, I'll stick with these ones for now. There's not many in Middle Nicosia. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. Something about that. I just saw the sea, that song came to mind. We're just filling up a bit of space while I go in and run. Can I run? No, 14 seconds left. And shout out to Susanoo MB, was it? MB? Oh, what the hell are jellyfish floating out here? You should be in the sea, mate. Get back where you belong. So 20. Yep, I can do a pugilist with this level 21. Is that level 20? Yeah, I do the pugilist with that levy. Pugilist? Oh, but he's going in. Here we're going in dungeons. Oh, done past it while I'm trying to decide. I am deeply sorry about that. Hey, you be wanting to cross Oshon's embrace? If you ain't in a hurry to be someplace, I'd rather you hold off for a bell or two. Presently the bridge is such a right confusion of wagons and such, so damn things like to collapse. We expect a bit of congestion, what with this being the only bridge connecting the roads from the dry docks to Limsa, but today's traffic is something awful. Speaking of which, what in the seven hells does Wormstmarger think he's playing at, deserting his post at a time like this? Do me a favour, would you, lad? Track down that skittish bugger and tell him to get his ass back to directing the chaos at the embrace. Chaos? I see no chaos. Bah, 'twas only a matter of time before they sent someone after me, I suppose. I heard you, the bridge is a bloody mess. Truth be told, I wish the damn thing would collapse and save me the suffering. I simply can't wave my hands and have everything suddenly sort itself out now, can I? And if I tried to reason with those demon-spawned coachmen, I'd likely to get my head bit off. Listen, if you're not going anywhere, going to let me be, you can at least have a word with the more irate wagon drivers. You know, soothe their tempers some. That'll be one less headache for me to deal with. So I mean, my accents keep going from rough to posh. So they start out like this, and then they end up like this. Oh, him. Yeah, I don't want to walk up to his bum. Let's soothe. There we are. Please calm down. Perhaps you do have a point. I shall endeavour to keep an hold on my temper, if only to see this situation resolved before the moon turns. Look, can you please? Thank you. Can you please calm down as well? Well, if you put it like that, then maybe I can hold my tongue for a bit. He didn't have time to have his voice change. Oh, we've got to get the Crystal Attune 2 in Motherby as well. Don't want to forget that. Well, I'll be damned. You actually managed to calm them buggers down. You're a miracle worker, and that's the honest truth. All I need is for the drivers to heed me directions without all the snapping and snarling, you see. Well, I'd best be at it before they lose their tempers again. Oh, and I'd appreciate it if you could let Captain Dosriel know. And no, I'm back on the job. You gotta pass her. She's right there. You could just wave to him and say, I'm back on the job. Wormstmarger is back at his post, is he? Your tongue must be made of silver to have accomplished that feat. You can't handle the yelling, you see. The gods only know how such a delicate flower survived guard training in the first place. And he's never going to survive guard duty at the bridge now that work on the Victory as a flood of deliveries coming in and out every bloody day. Wormstmarger better harden up or start looking for a quieter line of work. So I shall take the earrings, thank you. I don't need them myself, but my retainers will. So take it for those. How far am I going to get with these? Don't think I'm going to get far with these. Level-wise. Don't think I'm going to get to level 20. Mind you, I might be able to get the level 15 job quest done. Not in this video, mind you. No. No. Leave me be. I'm just taking a nice gentle stroll. Thank you. Bloody mutts. I need you. Oh no, don't. Okay then. I won't bother with you then. Oh dear. Right. I want you. Greetings, adventurer. I am Orwan, one, and representative of the Adventurers Guild. As the levy mate stationed here at the Murrayby Dry Docks, I am responsible for assigning the various tasks that come in from the beleaguered locals. The work is not necessarily simple or safe, thus I would first gauge the limits of your abilities by setting you a trial assignment. Take a moment to peruse the tasks outlined in this guild leave. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? Yes, I am. Oh, I should have, when I get that back on, I'll scroll it down for you. Very well, let's see what you can do. Before you begin, I have a word of advice. Acquire some cores from the lightning sprites. Use the cores on the crabs and you'll soon discover which creatures are the big claws. There you go. So is any this way? No. Get off. So that's there for my pugilist. Yeah, I need you. Thank you. Oh, there's somebody. Right, it is almost up to an hour now, so we're going to have to leave it there for this episode. We've got a fair few side quests done and some job quests, so we are making progress. It should be either, let me see, maybe the next episode, possibly the episode after we move on to greener pastures. So hopefully you stick around with me until we get to that, well, until the end of the series, to be honest with you. But at least at the end of that point, get to Gridania. So I thank you all very much for watching. If you liked them, please do the normal YouTube stuff and like, comment, subscribe. It would greatly help me out. I would love to hear the direction you want me to take this channel in, how you'd like the videos to be set out, the grind time, stuff like that, and the dungeons, how you'd like the dungeons to be placed into the videos. I mean, would you like to just see the first run through? Would you like to see multiple run throughs, etc, etc, stuff like that. And because I cannot get my channel into a good enough, nice enough state to look at right now, it'll be turning a lot of people away. I don't have the ability to do that with what I've got here. So if you could please share the video to anyone who may be interested in it. It is uploaded in WebM, so you might have to just post the links places. You won't be able to download them and post them other places. But if you could share the links to other places where you think people might be more interested, I would be eternally grateful if you could do that. If you'd like, ring the notification bell, but you don't really need to do that because you will get alerted of my Dead by Daylight videos as well, which I also record. So I do hope you're really enjoying this. I'm enjoying recording it, and I shall hopefully see you in the next one. I'll see you later. Goodbye.